Hello everyone, my name is Duncan, also known as GDP Duncan, and today we're taking a look at a preview build for an upcoming spooky car survival game known as Specific Drive. After being sucked in and spit out in the outer reaches of the Olympic exclusion zone, you end up here, and this garage is your main base throughout the entire game. On this save file, I've already completed the main story, well, everything that was accessible in the preview build anyway, which is already a few hours of it, so there shouldn't be any major spoilers. I'll mainly be going over the gameplay loop, what you can find in the garage, what you can find out in the world, but nothing major to the story, so don't worry. Well, first and foremost, this is your car. Mine looks a little beat up, that's because going out into the exclusion zone is rather dangerous. However, you can take everything apart, basically, and replace them, or switch them around to another side. This also counts for some of the innards, like there's a battery, the engine. You can change out the tires, there's different types, from spare to summer to reinforced. They all have their unique purposes, just like real life. In the back of the car, we have a fuel can that you can fill up with gas. We have some cardboard boxes, which act as your storage, as well as a crafting mat for on-the-go crafting. This crafting mat will take anything that's already in your car, which is a nice quality of life feature, which wasn't there day one when I tried out this preview build, which means developers really care about community feedback. Now the garage itself comes kitted with, of course, a fuel nozzle so you can fuel up the car, which mine desperately seems to need some. A status monitor, so you can see what is nearly damaged, good, and broken. Blue means good, yellow means decent, red is broken, and gray is completely removed. The charging station is quite a lot of fun. So you see these panels on the ground, those batteries in the floor. You flip the switch. It charges the battery of the car, but it looks kind of insane, to be honest. This right here, the route planner, is the world map. These are all the locations that are in the map currently. When you visited a certain location, they'll become temporarily unstable, so you cannot go there again for a little while. However, if you want to go to this outer one, or this one for example, you'll first have to go to E4 until you can reach this location. Now at each of these locations there are different things to do. There's different anomalies which will either hinder you or try damage your car. Some will do it as more of a passive, others will aggressively hunt you down. Some are also more spooky than others. However, depending on the amount of junctions, your traveling time will be longer and longer, and so you'll need more resources to accommodate for that. There's also another crafting station right in here, and there's a multitude of things to craft, from Repair Putty, which fixes up your car, to the different tools that the game has to offer, like a scrapper to break down vehicle parts. Pry bar, this is a melee weapon, as well as a tool to open the back of certain vehicles. The impact hammer is a powerful tool to break locks, and also glass. Then there's a bunch of car repair kits. Jumper cables for the battery, of course, a mechanics kit, a sealing kit. They'll all do different things, so you'll need most of them over time. The different car parts, as well as some miscellaneous items like gears, steel sheets, and bulbs, which you need for other crafting recipes. Then if we head into this room, this is something you unlock a little later. However, this fabrication station basically holds the progression system of the game. This is where you'll be researching for new blueprints, to unlock new tools, crafting recipes, as well as car parts, which there seem to be quite a lot of, and I'm not sure if we can see all of them in this preview build or there's going to be more to come. However, that doesn't mean I can unlock all of them right now, because as you can see here, there are some prerequisites in order to unlock them. So in this case, it's pretty simple. We need a basic workbench, install the scanning antenna, which is something you do during the story, don't worry about it. And we also need to scan a bunny anomaly. So yeah, there is a scan option, as you can see with C, and it shows us a little information about certain items that we can scan. They're not always helpful in my opinion, but you need to scan them in order to unlock certain recipes. Now there is this machine, which in the preview build I haven't used, and I don't think it's implemented yet in this version of the game, but what it seems to do is you put items in here and you can trade them with someone and they come out in here. Then this, the Vargas vacuums, is a pretty useful item. So if we toss a couple items on the ground real quick, There we go. Put some canned food on the floor. We hit the switch. It will suck them up. It will grab everything, even if it is in here, so you can dump stuff out of your car. Just toss it on the floor, hit the switch, and it will all go in here. And this is where you can collect them. There is this dumpster outside, which is a friendly dumpster, and once interacted with, it tosses out a bunch of supplies every once in a while. And then the last thing that's at the garage is a first aid kit. That will heal you to full. Well, as well as a jukebox, of course. But this plays copyrighted music, so that's why you're not hearing anything. If we take a look behind the wheel, this is the car's ability menu. So there's 4 different abilities you can equip on the car. Currently I only have one, which is the handbrake. Underneath it there's something, but that is currently unavailable. Then of course there's a light switch, which you can toggle by just pulling this little switch. You can also press Z, which is pretty helpful when you're at the wheel driving. Same for the wipers, which currently don't work, probably because the car's not on. There's also a conditions monitor here. There's this whole device, which I'll go over later, but for now you can just kind of look at this. This is a map. So how about I get out of the car and select ourselves a destination. Each destination comes with a different risk amount, as well as the density for different items. So I'm just going to pick a random one for now, and let's check it out, what we can find. So turn the key. Put the car into drive. And let's go. All you have to do is just drive away, and eventually, when you're far enough away from the garage, you go to this map menu and you can select definitively where you want to go. And once you arrived, the way back is blocked. This has a lore reason, but I'll let you guys figure that out on your own. So if we look on the map, there are different houses that we can loot, as well as these circles. These circles is something we're going to go to in a second, because that is our way out of here. Something I wanted to mention real quick, if you go to the settings menu and go to gameplay, you can change a lot of settings for your car. So you can basically customize your game however you want. But back to the road. Along the way you'll find things like this. This is one of the anomalies, and once scanned, it will show you the name of it. This is Sizzling Mist, which is like an electric mist cloud. Which of course is not good for the car, so we'll have to go around. I've been playing this game for about 5 or 6 hours now. And there's a lot of different anomalies. And I don't even think I've seen them all, to be honest. So there's some that will pull you away, some that will speed you up drastically, some that will toss you in the air. The others are, like I said earlier, just creepy as hell. The most dangerous ones, however, are the ones currently that radiate and will kill you. And I see something fun over here that I haven't seen before. Well, besides all these mannequins, which I have seen, there seems to be a jump pad here. Oh, really? Can I make that? This anomaly is teasing you with a fun jump. So again, these mannequins are also anomalies. These are the more dangerous kinds. Not so much when they're like this. But when they're on the road and you hit them, they'll explode. Oh, that isn't good. My vehicle protection has already been compromised. So your car will actively try to protect you from any anomalies and radiation danger, which is the yellow things you see over there, as well as this right here, this disgusting looking stuff. But anyway, what you want to do in most of these locations, of course, is loot. So we found a house here. This one sadly has a locked door. For some reason, you cannot destroy this. I don't know why. Maybe there's a tool you get later down the line, and you can get inside, but not right now. But there are some crates you can interact with, and there's a bunch of stuff in there, like this red paint, so you can customize your car. Your inventory will quickly fill up with a bunch of different supplies you find around the world. Now, of course, this is what your car is for. But something special I wanted to show you as well when you're in this inventory is it's kind of hard to see, but you see these thicker yellow outlines? And you see that there is one in the middle here as well of the big square. If you look, you cannot place an item in between. It cannot overlap. This is because this front area here is a different pocket of your backpack. So this is like the front pocket of your backpack. I don't know why you cannot place things behind it, but I suppose it is what it is. And the same works with the car inventory as well. This is basically representing different boxes that are stacked on top of each other, which is a fun little detail in my opinion. Ooh, it looks like there's a big poison cloud coming towards us, which of course isn't good. So if you want to leave, because you're done looting or things are getting too dangerous, you have to find these. And this machine right here is a stable anchor. You just grab it. Things will go bad for you for a little while, as the zone is getting unstable. Oh no, car, come back. Place it in the device. It will absorb it. And we are in the middle of a storm right now. Now we can open different gateways. Let's get the one closest to us. This will open when I get my car on. Come on. This will open a gateway to get the heck out of here. However, you can see this yellow circle quickly enclosing. And that is this red zone around us. It is dangerous and will kill you. Well, I'm stuck in the yellow zone right now. That's not good. I drove the wrong direction as I was going for the tunnel, but we have to go on top there. You also see there's a red zone now creeping up on us. That is even more dangerous than this yellow zone, as the yellow zone just radiates us. I don't think my car has the power. Oh no, oh no. I don't think my car has the power to do this, to get on top of this hill. Some of these locations, they're absolutely hostile. This terrain probably wasn't the best. I should have scouted out which exit I wanted a bit better. As choosing one that's right on top of a hill probably wasn't the best idea. Especially not with just summer tires, not even off-road ones. But when you don't make it, this will happen to you. Your car gets absolutely wrecked, but at least you make it back home. However, most of the items that you have stored are also gone now, which makes dying absolutely the worst thing in the game. However, what you were supposed to do is go up to the exit that you've created and jump straight through the light beam, and that will bring you back here in one piece with all your items still intact. I don't think this car is ever gonna drive anymore, which quite unfortunate. I mean, the friendly dumpster will help you out, which at least is... Oh my god, he actually spits out a lot right now. But don't think that he will be this generous every single time. But that was a quick look at Pacific Drive. And please let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of this game. See y'all next time.